What's up, nerds? Welcome to SpeedGaming 3 and another War for Hyrule race between the Hyrule Guard and Ganons Forces, being represented today by two pillars of the community of some sort, at least. Homemade Beer and mistaed3. My name is Tyler Salt. I'm joined in the booth by Blue Link. Blue Link, how are you today?
Oh, I am great. I'm excited. This is my first time actually seeing any of the races in this tournament. So I'm excited.
It has been a lot of fun. We've had 4 big group races every weekend for the past couple. We'll have another race later today after this one, and then 2 again tomorrow. It has been an absolute blast. It's been fun to have big group races back with the community, and we're excited to watch some cross keys today. And yeah, so we should be getting started here in just a moment. I'm pulling up the current state of the tournament so we can talk about that a little bit. But we're playing some cross keys. I'm not in this race because cross keys and I are in a fight right now. But and looking forward to talking about it though. I'm good.
I appreciate Homemade Beer tapping the cursor along to the music there for a bit.
Always good. Also the teams are backwards right now. I just realized we are fixing that. So stand by. mistaed is on Hyrule Guard and Homemade Beer is on Ganons Forces.
That'd be really awkward, reporting back to your team after. Just
Oops.
Sorry, guys.
We went to the wrong end zone. Sorry. All right. Things seem to be looking pretty good, so we should be underway pretty shortly here. There are a healthy 43 racers in this race. I can confirm that they are underway, and we should be seeing that on the read stream very shortly. If I'm not mistaken, oh, and here we go. If I'm not mistaken, this is the race. The territory for this race is Palace of Darkness. So Hyrule Guard are trying to make the first push into the home territory of Ganon's Forces. We see a classic Sank start at Pyramid.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Nice early full magic drop there for Beer.
Yep, definitely good information to have for later on. There's the eastern entrance to Turtle Rock.
Just a map on my least favorite. Yeah, I actually don't mind a Sank start at Pyramid because at least you get Pyramid Ledge out of the way.
So Mini Moldorm Cave turned up for Homemade Beer, but he didn't have any kind of weapon to do anything there. He did just pick up Burna from Sank, and
oh, that's a fun cross keys gotcha there. You can the check from the Hype Cave NPC is in logic without the Moon Pearl, and we just pulled the flippers. So we'll see if Beer continues on to do any more bunny walking. And no, Beer's going to save and quit. So Beer could be without those flippers for a little while.
This could be interesting. mistaed3 playing dodgeball with the murder dactyl. Oh, doesn't quite make it to that cave there.
Oh, good. Diddy Kong Racing. All right.
This is
Beer
always interesting to listen to.
Yeah. La 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 la. Beer gets a bottle and a big key to Skullwoods at Mire Shed. Beer, a well-known contrarian when it comes to routing. You saw that he went over to Eastern quickly real first. He's going to do a little cheeky Houlihan here, perhaps. Probably not going to grab that heart container. Ooh, and small key on race game. We'll have to keep track of that for later. Of course, that is inaccessible without a connector or the mirror in cross keys. Ooh,
Here's Thieves Town.
4 items.
Alright, homemadebeer taking that burner right back to Mini Boulderm Cave. And gets a full magic refill for his trouble.
Oh, and a sword. Very nice. Small key to Swamp Palace, an important key to have, potentially. And a small key to Ice Palace, which is not an interesting key to have or an important key to have. Having one is nice, but not super critical. Certainly not nearly as important as the Swamp Key, which locks the whole rest of the dungeon.
mistaed3 did find blue mail, which is nice to have early on when you're on 3 hearts.
I'm going to push back on that a little bit. I think early armor is not good, as a matter of fact, because it makes death warping slower. So if you're going to get early armor, I want a mirror soon. Because we do a lot of death warping early on in this mode.
Yeah, speaking of which, I suppose that's a fair point.
Yeah. This is actually in logic right now with that invincibility item. In entrance randomizer, laser bridge requires an invincibility item or the mirror shield to be in logic. So we've got one. Ed can't use it because he doesn't have any magic, but should be fine with these laser skips. A little hesitation. We get a pod small for our trouble. mistaed, of course, plays a lot of cross keys, well known in the community for his Shame AFG series.
I have never heard of this.
Oh yeah, so he picks old ladder seeds, old ladder cross key seeds run by average frustrated gamer, and plays them and tries to beat him, and does so with alarming regularity. It's very good. Ed, not interested in checking the Spec Rock item. Interesting.
Hey, a vanilla bottle with a bonus potion.
All right, Ganon at Magic Bat today, so that's not too onerous to deal with. We'll have a hammer by then for sure.
Now, of course, Homemade Beer has the magic to use Burna, but he doesn't care.
Nah. No, most people aren't me and are not complete garbage at laser skips. Here's
And Mistaed remembers he's got a bottle.
Yeah. Just $20, taking sick kids' money. Oh, more Turtle Rock. We've already found 3 Turtle Rock entrances.
Yeah, that's interesting.
There's a desert right. I don't know that we mentioned that. Neither runner interested in going in there quite yet. Well, there's Mistaed's favorite check, Magic Bat. And by favorite, I mean not favorite. The opposite of that.
Well, the pod big for sale at the bottle vendor, but Mistaed doesn't have money.
Oh, rip. Yeah, so far the little extra the Houlihan detour paying off for beer being able to take care of the bottle vendor there. Mistaed going back to realizing that he didn't go look at this item with the Spec Rock connector. Oh, and it's a sword. How about that?
Nice.
So beer will be on Master Sword pretty soon. Early Master Sword, very nice. Oh, and Ed is going to bomb jump this. So he's going to be abandoning the North Light World for now, and has a trip to a gloveless Ice Rod Cave area for his trouble. Oh, but you know what? Here's Desert left, so we can get right back to Kakariko if we need to.
That is awfully convenient.
Very, very convenient.
Don't need to worry about that torch, just 20 rupees.
But Ed is going to Death Warp here and not head back to Kakariko. He's more interested in perhaps walking down somewhere from the Ice Rod Cave area. Oh no, he's going to go back through the Spec Rock connector to find the bottom of it. Okay. I like this. This is good.
And there's Master Sword for Homemade Beer, 10 minutes in. That's always lovely.
And here we are on Dark Death Mountain on Mr. Ed's side. We find an Ice Rod Cave that he can't do. A chess game that we don't want to do. And a fairy cave in which there is nothing to do. So the Spec Rock connector, totally useless as usual.
Great, looks like it's time for South Shore.
And we find Death Mountain Descent right away. Bat connector at Light World Hype Cave. And so Ed's just going to YOLO that and see where it takes him. We'll see what Beer does here in Desert Palace once he checks out the torch item here.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see where that Moon Pearl turns up, because we found a bunch of ways to get to the Dark World already.
Yeah, we sure have. Yeah, here we are. That the Bat Connector took it to Bumper Ledge Upper, and Ed is going to continue the bunny walking here. And Beer is going to get funneled right into that lower Spec Rock connector up to Dark Death Mountain at the same time. Well, there's all of this Dark World stuff, all these items that we just can't do without a Moon Pearl. That is the risk that you run with all of this bunny walking, that you're going to get a bunch of stuff that you're going to have to come back to.
And there's some money that Ed can't get.
All right, we're gonna head into Skull Woods. We can do stuff in here without the Moon Pearl, with a little Dungeon Bunny revival. However, none of this is in logic. Shoutouts, by the way, to our trackers for our race today: Malmo and Clear Mouse, 2 pillars of the community.
Oh! So this is the well at the Uncle Drop Down, and an ice rod and some other goodies, looks like.
Yeah, we got a pod small. And that's it.
Okay,
so
I guess I was wrong about the other goodies.
Yeah. Did Ed, wait, is chat saying that Ed, or our tracker is saying that Ed skipped Hotel Mario? Skipped the Bush House?
Good question.
That's interesting. No matter what, the first Skullwoods drop down, you drop down is the wrong one. I believe that's hard-coded in. Alright, we'll see if Beer has the same idea to YOLO this this dark connector. This makes a lot of sense to me. You know, it's this entrance. It's right next to Link's house. You want to if you can navigate through this one, then you know, you just take it and see where it takes you. Maybe you don't commit. We'll see if Beer commits to the bunny walking that Ed has done over checking stuff that's actually in logic. Oh, excuse me, that wasn't Bumper Ledge. That was, or Bumper Ledge top. It was Bumper Ledge bottom. And Beer is going to do a little, is going to go straight here to Skull Woods, it looks like. Not going to do the other bunny walking here. As we find the Tower of Hera big key in the compass chest. And our vanilla small key in Pinball Room.
Now, it is unfortunate for Mr. Ed, because he does not have the Skullwoods big key, but Homemade Beer does.
Where was that Skullwoods big key? Was that in Mini Moldrum Cave?
Actually, wait, that's a good question. I don't remember. I don't think it was the bottle vendor. That was the pod big.
It was probably here in Mini Moldrum Cave. That's the big item location that Beer has done that until right now Ed has not done. While these guys are retracing each other's steps a little bit. Oh, I guess it wasn't there. I don't remember where that was. At any rate, War for Hyrule is a team-based tournament. Got 2 teams, the Hyrule Guard and Ganons Forces. We've got 4 races every weekend, and your performance and participation in the races earn points for your team. It is a territory-style, a territory control style tournament. If you want to check out the scoreboard there in the link that the bot just posted in chat. You can take a look at that. This is the race for Palace of Darkness, which is the first home territory of either team to be challenged. Hyrule Guard is currently winning the overall territory battle, but is behind in total points. So we'll see how that shakes out here after this race and certainly after the weekend. Ed gonna follow those flippers, which is the big advantage that he's got over Beer at the moment. Oh, look at here's Tower of Hera.
Awfully convenient.
Nice little Tower of Hera that we can beat. Oh, and
nice.
Free tempered sword. Seed is free.
Okay, so that lack of big key for Skullwoods is not going to punish Mr. Ed.
Ooh, and there's the glove. Early glove. This mode is playable now. So those flippers absolutely required. Well, not absolutely, but we can. Hera upstairs is out of logic. Why is that? Where's that Hera? Oh, the Hera big key is in Skullwoods. So the
yes,
upstairs here
good
is
point.
out of logic. Yes.
Always nice when you find the compass in its own dungeon.
Oh, that's very good.
Just in case, you miscounted your item somehow and need a reality check.
Ed engaging our first boss fight of the day. One Moldorm. A slash and a spin, and we're done.
Hey, if Moldorm didn't want to die in 2 hits, it should not put a sword in the basement. Like, really?
I mean, way to victim blame, but that's okay.
Vanilla red pendant here.
All right, that pendant is out of logic, everybody. Please make sure you remember that. I'm sure that's going to be critically important.
So, Ed hasn't come to life yet.
No.
No point in checking that out.
Ed is going to head over here and clean up this last entrance over here at Ice Rod Cave, having picked up that glove, which is in logic in Hera. Beer could be pretty late to that glove. I'm not going to lie. Because I think in Cross Keys, the idea of fake flippering to Happiness Fairy is not something that people are going to do very often, and certainly not this early in the game. And so in order to, ooh, nice hook shot there for homemade beer. And we're taking that right into Turtle Rock East. We're going to get this, we're going to kill the Pokey, take the key, immediately spend it for a 4 small key lock lava chest, then get on to Chain Chomps.
That is some really bright yellow lava.
Oh, it sure is. There was that skull big in the witch's hut. Ed with the flippers couldn't Houlihan even if he wanted to from that setup. So it's going to head over here and YOLO the Sank drop. And it's Useless Fairy. So I believe, so we've got two drop downs left to check. We're still looking for Uncle and Lumberjack, I believe. We really hope that Uncle is going to be here at Lumberjack.
Yep, I believe you are correct.
That was the Ice Palace big at Chain Chops for homemade beer.
Another nice thing to have. Well, Agina has swapped one cave for a different cave.
Yeah, this is at Death Mountain Ascent. And he's just keeping 20 bucks in it. You know, very, very normal to keep a 20 rupee piece locked up behind a bricked up wall in your cave house. It's extremely normal behavior by Agina.
I'm sure that was like his emergency fund or something. Well, the back of Desert turned up there at the dam. No big key, though. Can't do anything yet. Also no fire.
And, Beer not interested in checking stealing the key either.
Well, here is Uncle.
And
with
nice
our Moon Pearl.
All right.
Wow,
We
actually
can play
holding
the
out
game
something
now.
useful this time.
The game just the world is our oyster now.
Yeah, there's all of those checks we saw earlier that we can go back for now.
Oh, the boots! This is what you get. This is what you get for weird early routing in cross keys. You dodge the boots in Lost Woods for however long. Oh, I was short a drop down.
Oh yeah.
What have we not seen then? Oh, Sank is behind the pyramid. We know this. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah. Okay.
Did we see Magic Bat?
We did see Magic Bat. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, Magic Bat is at the well. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so nothing awful locked behind awful stuff.
No. And this Moon Pearl turning up early is nice. It would have been real bad news for Beer if it had been flipper locked, for instance. But getting this Moon Pearl here will likely push Beer towards those flippers sooner than it would otherwise. Ooh, and here is our Old Man Rescue bottom. This is out of logic in the dark, but they're at the Kakariko Village fortune teller. We're going to be able to rescue the old man here. So right now our big question is going to be, when is Beer... First of all, is Beer going to find another glove somewhere? And if not, when is he going to be able to make his way over to Hype Cave in the Dark World to get the flippers, and then to Tower Hera to get the to get that glove? Here's the entrance to Paradox Cave that we can't do anything with right now, the bottom one. And here's GT. Okay.
Okay, 3 things we can get here.
Another compass, $50. An excellent fluffing of a heart piece by Ed. He's now fluffed 2 boots locked heart pieces.
Yeah, I guess that blue mail isn't enough for him. He wants to just be safe. Homemade beer also getting that heart piece.
I don't think that beer went to Bonk Rocks. No. He'll be back. It'll be fine.
Okay, there's a not terribly located potion shop on Dark Death Mountain.
I don't know, that's pretty terrible. Oh, but here's a connector. Interesting. You gotta climb the whole mountain and then go through a portal to get to it?
Yeah, I suppose it is a lot more terrible than I thought at first glance.
Alright, here is this small key from Race Game. We have another pod key.
Interesting. That could have logical implications.
We're gonna check Desert Main here. On Ed's side. Beer, meanwhile, has the hook shot, and so can come over here. Ah, there's the upper bumper entrance at Desert Main. And look, now Ed has a moon pearl, and now he can do all this stuff. Lion's Hut was over here somewhere. Oh, look, the old man cave is over here on East Death Mountain. So that's actually in logic for Ed, or it's not in logic, but it's available for Ed as well.
You know, I think that explains why the old man was holding onto a compass, but still couldn't find his way back home.
Yeah, there was a big pit in the way. A crevasse.
There's Mire.
Beer might go in there. But looks like not. Looks like he's gonna pull the dam here, and I think probably save and quit. Nope, he's headed back up. So he is gonna go into Misery Mire here.
Wow.
Does he have one more entrance? He has one more entrance to do.
Blind holding on to 600 rupees.
And
Red Mail, Samaria, and the fifth thing.
Whatever it was. So, Ed's money troubles are over. And beer is
Bombos, that's what it was.
Ooh, bomb. Oh, wow. Loaded blindside.
Right, and as you predicted, here's beer going into Mire.
See if Juice Town has the juice today.
I think it's interesting that Ed didn't pick up that map. Yeah, because we're still missing 2 pendant pieces
Oh yeah,
of knowledge.
we have very little knowledge. Ed just doesn't care. Nice sank heart.
Oh, sank heart. Way better to pick it up when you're on 1 heart, unless you're trying to death warp or something.
No fire, so we're not going to the left side of Mire here. Here is a GT small. Nothing of note in Misery Mire so far. Got 1 more available check. Long dig game just for a GT small.
And he is going to be able to dash out of here ahead of the timer.
Nice cape. All right.
And we did see Bumper Cave, right?
Yeah, we did see Bumper Cave. That's a dark lumberjack. Not what you were hoping to get out of a mire dip there, but something at least. There's our desert small. That's intriguing. Desert right, just in Kakariko. And nothing here at the dam, just $5. Beer's headed back to the Dark World through the back connector here at Light World Hype Cave. Ed finds a shovel at Dark World Hype Cave.
Interesting, because that was King's Tomb. Finding a shovel in a grave is weird.
That is a little weird. Beer not taking the bait on that bumper cape, which he could have gotten through without that cape with the hook shot anyway. But not interested in following that when he's got the whole rest of the Dark World open to him here.
And this is good, because he's going to find all the goodies at the Curiosity Shop.
Yes. Ed, not interested in any of the items here. Oh, and gets locked out of Hyrule Castle Bane at Hammer Pegs. It's the risky run. I'll tell you this for sure. Mr. Ed will not be going and doing fireless zero key mire here. That's true. Beer has the hook shot, and so could get out of there. You can hook shot out of. There's a clip that you can use to hook shot out of Hammer Pegs.
I've seen that done exactly once, and it was pretty fun to watch. I wonder if we'll see it again.
It happens so rarely that that I always have to look the setup back. See, yep, no, Ed not interested in Misery Mire, and I'd be surprised if he went back in. He doesn't like Mire very much. Nobody is good enough to not buy the bomb upgrade. That's what I say. Oh, and Ed is going to go into Misery Mire, making a liar out of me.
Must have totally been the only reason for doing that.
He is going to be complaining about this the whole time in his head, though.
Well, when he finds Bumper Cave, he does not have the hook shot.
He's already found Bumper Cave. He's already been up there, so...
Alright, I guess if he goes back there. then goes through it, and then...
And I think, like, with a connector there next to 2 other connectors, like, we don't care about that. Nope, we're not going to be using that ever.
Beer also doesn't want that map.
Maps schmaps. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'd much rather have compasses, right?
Oh, and we didn't see Spiral Cave there, or I didn't see it when Ed went through Village Outcasts. But we're not interested in that. Too much other stuff to check.
Now, mistaed does have fire, it's just the wrong kind of fire.
Yeah, that's not going to work, unfortunately. If only Bombos lit torches.
Yeah, if it worked like Din's fire, that'd be nice.
Oh, that's so funny. You're absolutely right, Malmo. Malmo, our tracker, pointing out that both of our runners found GT Smalls at the same time in Mire and Dig Game twice. They did it in one order, and then they did it in the other order, which is very good.
I love these random kinds of coincidences.
All right, Ed is back here in East Dark World, going to clear out the rest of Hype Cave. Where he got his flippers, which led to his glove. Castle Tower 1, that's the only one of those that we're going to need today, so it's nice that we have that before finding it. We're not interested in Hyrule Castle in the or right now at least. Not interested in it at all, as a matter of fact. Gonna head out. With the back of escape behind GT, I think our runners are going to be waiting to see if he can find maybe a Hyrule Castle small, or see if we can set up a save scum on the map chest key. The first key guard. Oh, there's Hyrule Castle right behind the glove at Dark Shopping Mall. And the back of Skull Woods, which we can't do, and Ed is gonna not even do the bridge chest there by Mr. Ed.
Interesting.
That is an extremely Ed thing to do. I can tell you right now what he's saying to himself is, no, don't even care. I don't even care about that. All right. Beer going to get his flippers, which is really good news for him. Beer 4 for 4 on chest turns there. Very good.
You'd love to see that kind of stuff.
No quick fish for Ed. Nice guard.
It's an enemy agent.
Now that's a... oh yeah, it is an enemy agent. He's in the Dark World. Yeah. Ooh, here is the
Super
bottom.
Bunny.
Super Bunny Cave, which Ed did not go all the way through here, I guess. Okay, Beer.
Oh, nicely done.
You could have just done the hookshot clip, but whatever. I guess we're memeing today.
I mean, first he makes you a liar about Mire, and then he does that. Oh, simultaneous pod smells.
Alright, that's pod 3 for Beer and for Ed. So, you know what? Three pod smalls and the pod big, that is a perfectly cromulent number of keys. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get 12 items. Well, I guess I don't have a hammer or bow, so I'm not gonna get, I guess I'll get 11 items, but I like having 3 pod keys. It means you can do basically everything and then just come back. You don't come back until you have 6. Oh, and that pod big key is from Bottle Vendor, which Ed does not have.
I hope he didn't forget about it.
Nah, he'll get there eventually. But it might not be until he finds like a flute or something. I guess he's got that desert small, so that might push him back to Kakariko. Here is the glove for homemade beer. Unfortunately, like, oh god, that's Sphere 2. So far, though, the glove has not led to, it's led to a little, not led to any progression not led to any progression as far as I can remember. You know, obviously it's given Ed some efficiency advantage, being able to knock out glove checks as he's been going around doing Sphere 1 stuff, and Sphere 2 stuff in the Dark World. But no overwhelming advantage to having that glove a good, 15 minutes or so before Fear had it. Whoa! Glove made catfish available. Glove is a time loss.
Nicely done.
And our pendant count is tied. This is a pedestal goal seed, right?
Yeah, totally.
Rarely seen ice rod strats there.
Oh, well, speaking of pod.
Oh, hey! Look, we can do pod. We can get 11 items in here with 3 keys. I guess we can get 12 if we really want to, but I don't know that we should.
Oh, shield!
Alright, well, that's good. Any shield enjoyers in chat? Alright, here's Waterfall Fairy. So this is going to be Ed's hookshot, which he has left sitting here for quite some time. So our runner is getting close to reaching parity here. At least item-wise.
Ether might be needing that.
Ed's gonna do this little cheeky rail clip to get through here and check this. This is in logic with the hookshot, our final TR entrance, and it is over to the Misery Mire area, the Greater Juicetown metropolitan area, and of course Quake is there, the one that we don't have, to get into the Vanilla Mire entrance.
Oh, Paradox Cave. This is a good find. And of course, there is the Pod Small in Pod.
The obligatory Pod Small key in Pod. That is bow locked, so it doesn't do anything logically for us. Wouldn't I think? I guess it puts 4 keys. Puts the.
Oh, there's Quake.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, key under the doorstep or under the doormat. Whole lot of nothing in the rest of the cave, though. Just
a lot of hearts, though.
Yeah, hearts are nice, certainly. Ed just drops down for no reason. Gonna head back up and do the bomb jump. Hey, there we go. We have the OK boomerang now on Beer's side. Oh, he got a slot 0 drop? Okay, nice fix then. Both
the other boomerang. Wow.
Something for everybody in Pod. Regardless of what your preferred boomerang is. Gonna use that 4th key that we got in here to check Harmless Hellway.
The Thieves small. Okay.
Very nice to have.
Is a fairy drop a slot 0 drop?
I don't know. Oh, hey, look, it's a full clearable Crystal Swamp Palace.
Well, that's lovely. Hey, powder.
Of course, very little of this is in logic without the hammer. But we can do a little specky clip. All right, yeah. Shouts to Clear Mouse, who helped us track for the first 45, 50 minutes or so, and does need to bail at this point. So we'll be helping out Malmo on tracking here. Praise Fast ROM, we can drop the bomb before the water animation starts without creating a mountain of lag. See what's over here on left side swamp. Of course, anything else that we find in swamp, remember, is hammer locked, so we can't spend that $20. It would be illegal. Or those $300.
Wow, lots of restrictions.
Yeah, you gotta be... the feds are gonna come down on you hard if you do that. They're really, really trying to crack down on hammer logic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a member of the Hyrule Guard, I mean, you're, you know, an official government employee, you gotta follow the rules.
That is definitely my experience, that government employees must follow the law, Kappa.
So there was another GT Small on Desert Right, but nothing terribly important.
Big key to Eastern, nice find. Beer gets powder and rushes Magic Bat. He knows who he's playing. If there are any suck it Eds in chat, now is the time. Just
GT big, okay.
Another GT. Huh.
That's all four of them.
That is the GT big key and all 4 GT smalls. Very interesting.
I hope that does not mean the Hyrule Castle small is in the back of Escape and we have to do the GT climb to get there.
No, that'd be terrible. Oh, and there's the hammer! What a fun place for the hammer there in the TR Compass Guest. All right, there's our first crystal, and that's actually in logic now. All of that's in logic because we know because we have that hammer. We get a bow and a fire source. We can climb GT.
And we've actually got pretty good equipment for that, honestly.
Yeah, really. Already have a tempered sword.
So it's kind of funny that Paradox mid goes to something Mire adjacent at Checkerboard Cave.
Ah, yeah.
And looks like Ed is returning for his hammer, hopefully. Oh, he doesn't have...
Ed doesn't have the keys for that. Yeah, he's going to have to go in the front door to get the hammer. Beer, on the other hand, with that hammer, headed into left side GT. If we find a fire source over here, that would be pretty big. There's our Thieves Town big key. And we did find Thieves Town pretty early. There's our swamp
okay.
egg. That's very nice for Beer. He doesn't know it yet. But that's, I bet, going to be a near last location for Ed. So there's something there that could be a big win for Homemade Beer. Chain Chomps with that ice big. Ed's gonna head up to the Zora area, which I don't think that we've seen. Neither runner's been up here. Wow, sub-hour butter sword.
Nice. I think this is where Pod was. He's gonna get in here without the big key, and he won't get the powder, so he's not gonna rush back to CAC to go to Bottle Vendor.
To rush back to CAC to go to Magic Bat to get his $5.
Well, yeah, because like you were saying, the flute would be one thing that pushed him back to Bottle Vendor, but so would the powder, but yeah. Unfortunately.
switch over to Beer's audio for a little bit since he's given us new stuff. And breaking out the pod hover. Pod right side hover, at least.
Oh, so close. Well, close. Not. I don't know.
A little bit too high, I think. Didn't get into the rail. Might have been too far right. I don't know. I can't do this one. Nope. Oh!
Almost.
Did it. And now we're just gonna go and do this the normal way. Here's the completion of Beer's of Ed's coin collection.
Triple heart pieces there behind Sarmos.
Thanks, GT.
Oh, Ed didn't. I don't think he stepped far right enough doing the potion unlock.
No, he must have moved. He must have moved right after using the potion a little bit. So there's not really a distance requirement.
Okay.
But on that potion camera unlock, but you can't move. Yeah, you can't move right after. You have to use the potion as you are moving to the left. And you can't, so he did that like while he was moving to the right, I think is what happened.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, you have to do it while your sprite is walking to the left, and then once you use the potion, you can't move right at all, or it locks the camera again. But that was a very quick mimic kit clip by Ed. So a loss of a potion, but not a whole lot of time loss. Tile room, just a map, and no fire source. So Beer is forced to abandon this. Beer, of course, without the GT big key there, so couldn't check the big chest, and couldn't sequence break the climb even if he wanted to. Well, we don't fire, so we can't go do the climb anyway, so. You're gonna buy a green potion, use it immediately.
Yeah, he's loaded, why not?
Yeah, we got tons of money. So what do we, as we reach the 1 hour mark in this War for Hyrule race, let's take a brief reset. Welcome to SpeedGaming 3. This is War for Hyrule, a new tournament that's running over on the Go Mode podcast. Discord is a territory capture style. This is a big race. There are over 40 racers in this race on these two teams, the Hyrule Guard, the Ganons Forces, on a restream featuring mistaed3 and homemadebeer. My name is Tyler Salt, joined in the booth by Blue Link. We've got Malmo clicking buttons behind the scenes. And we're having a great time here. Blue Link, what do you think our next piece of progression that we're going to find is?
I was going to say the mushroom leading to the bow. I don't know why.
Oh, jeez. I feel like maybe the mirror is going to be coming next. That seems like it unlocks some stuff.
There was a small key on Lake Hylia Island.
Okay, alright.
But I'm not sure what key we would actually need at this point.
Let's see. Yeah, we are. Beer has 5 pod keys. We're good on small keys. We're gonna need some TR stuff. We're gonna need probably one more TR key just to be safe. But yeah, we are pretty solid on keys. We might not even need that one, or we might just need the one TR small. We found all the entrances, so.
Also, yeah. I don't know why I said bow. We're still missing a fire rod for a whole lot of things.
Yeah, we need we definitely need a fire rod. Well, definitely. All right. Oh, and mistaed3 is gonna scum that pod small key. We're definitely going to need some kind of fire source. Fire rod or lamp, but we do not have a ton of crystal information yet. Logically, we need a lamp to kill Helma. does map checks in cross keys? Just figure it out when you get to the dungeon.
All right. Ed revisiting this cave that he was denied entry to quite a while ago.
Oh, and it's super funny. Beer doing a full clear of the back of Thieves Town here. Ooh, the big key to Juice Town in the Thieves Town big chest. They must have live patched that chest into the game. It's not normally there. I wasn't sure if you were aware of that.
I've no idea. What...
Yeah, the developers completely forgot to put Thieves Town Big Chest in the game. There's never anything there, so it's a big surprise. Whenever there is something there, they must have live patched it to put the chest back in.
Okay.
Kappa. Just to be entirely clear. Like, what is this guy going on about?
Like, I'm sure there's a joke being made here. I just don't understand enough to understand.
I am of the opinion, I will always just YOLO the back of Thieves Town without the small key. And if I get burned by the Thieves Town Big Chest, so be it. And that's the joke. And so they actually forgot to put Thieves Town Big Chest in the game. You don't need to go over there at all. But today you do, potentially, because we got a big key there. So if Mire is a crystal, we are going to need to do that.
And speaking of crystals,
both of our runners have the small keys. Yeah, speaking of crystals.
Yeah, Homemade Beer getting his first from Thieves Town. Wait,
hey,
what MSU is this?
This is high quality rips. It is a Silva Gunner MSU put together by Wizrobe.
Okay, because I was thinking this is supposed to sound like Chrono Trigger, but this is from Kiki's delivery service, isn't it?
It is both, as a matter of fact.
And that's the full GT complement of keys for Ed.
Where was Swamp Palace?
That was Mire.
Oh, okay. So Beer hasn't made his way over there yet.
Yep, you gotta go through Paradox to get there.
Ed is going straight back to Pod with that
For...
Pod.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh no.
No, we're doing Zora now. Oh, right. This is okay. So we've got a Crystal Skull Woods here, and Beer is gonna go in here and get this bridge chest. Ed did not, for some reason.
Okay, he's fine.
He's fine. Just 10 arrows. All right, our first. Maybe.
Oh, is he going out the main? Yes, he is.
He's going out the main entrance. So this is Village of Outcasts, and we are going to see this hook clip. There you go. Nice.
Nicely done.
All right, nothing at the Hammerpeg's house in Village of Outcasts. Beer thought about saving and quitting there, but is gonna come outside and think about it again some more. Oh, here's the Granny connector. I don't think that we've seen this. And Homemadebeer is going to take our first look into Spiral Cave. Oh, Granny just at Desert Right, so no help there.
Very funny.
Something's got to go there, you know. Just $50 in Spiral Cave, so no help there. Bottom of Spiral Cave, however, is up here on the TR bridge. No mirror. Not a great place to be without the mirror. Oh, look, it's Chicken Hut.
Yay, more compasses.
Ed back in GT just for tile room here.
This is interesting.
And Beer headed back into Misery Mire, which we can beat now. We got the big key. We've got Kane. We can't get... it's not in logic, because we don't have the lamp. We can't get the 2 firelock checks, which are, I think, still a key or 2 out of logic. I don't know whether either of these keys that are reflected on Beer's HUD are... I don't know how many of them are chest keys and how many of them are keys that he found in here. But here's the big chest in Misery Mire. It is the book.
Okay.
Here we are. Here we go. Pure time loss, that book.
Hey, we can check pet now.
Oh, good. I'm glad we can check pet now.
Is Mr. Ed going for the skull big chest?
Looks like it. Ed really needs to get to the TR main entrance, so that he can get that hammer, because that seems to be what is blocking him at the moment. Very nice Dark Mire basement from Beer. We've got a cape and a gold sword, so this shouldn't take long.
Very nicely done. And for his trouble, he will get a map.
And by the way, that was some more Chrono Trigger music, but it's actually Thriller, that boss theme.
So we get a second pendant.
Pendant Juice Town, okay. I really feel like a mirror is going to be our next major piece of progression. We know it's not going to be over here because Ed has already been up here. Ice Palace would be full clearable if we found it. We've not found Ice Palace yet either, Malmo. We're still looking for that and Eastern. But yes, I believe those are the only dungeons that are still missing.
Well, homemadebeer doesn't miss his first throw at Catfish.
Neither runner... we do have Mire area access somehow. I don't remember exactly how Ed got there.
Paradox Cave.
Paradox Cave bottom or top?
Yeah. Hang on.
Not the bottom. Must be the top or the middle. It's the middle. It's the middle that goes to the Mire area.
Oh wait, no. My notes are incomplete. The top came from Mire left, but I forgot how we got into Mire.
Okay. There was a connector over to Dark Agina from somewhere, I think. But yeah, we do have a bow on Desert Ledge. All right, so that's potentially mirror locked. That is mirror or connector locked. At this point, I think it's more likely to be mirror locked, although we still have the other end of the bumper connector outstanding. So we find Hotel Mario at the Vanilla Desert entrance.
Great place to run a business.
Yep, behind a bunch of statues that you can only open and move by reading a dead language. Oh, maybe this is Mire.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
TR left. Yes, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Access. Beer is like, oh man, I wish I had a mirror so I can get that bow.
Oh, that would be awfully convenient, but unfortunately the game just doesn't want to do things for us.
Oh, that's right. Paradox Cave is here. We're gonna find Quake in this to open up the Vanilla Mire entrance. All right, Ed is going and gonna be our first runner to do anything in Hyrule Castle. And we are gonna at least go past this first one. Neither the Boomerang Chest nor Zelda's Cell is in logic without the Hyrule Castle small key. So we'll see if Ed decides to just go ahead and clear all the way down here. Maybe he will save scum this whole area so he can retrieve that other key. We're preparing a death warp already, so it looks like we're just going to steal the key from the Boomerang Guard here.
See, I wonder if he suspects, knowing that we have all the keys to GT, that the key might be locked.
Yeah.
You know, it would be really funny if there was still something required on the climb, even if you managed to...
Oh, like it's the lamp or something like that to unlock this. Oh, the climb is fire locked. That's true, and this is all that, and this is all in logic with the fire rod. So never mind, it won't be that. Okay. Here's this full clearable swamp palace for beer.
The flute. Okay, wait, that doesn't do much for us, does it?
No, it doesn't. But it is always nice. It's also not in logic, but it doesn't really get us anything that we don't already have.
Well, homemadebeer has pulled ahead on the heart count again.
Alright, big moment here. What is in the back of Escape? Locked behind the climb. 3 bombs. small key to TR and $20, but we are going to keep it because we want that flute.
Interesting. So it's not the Hyrule Castle small key back here.
Now the question becomes, what's in Zelda's cell? And when does Beer do this? And will he have the Hyrule Castle small key?
Oh, and of course now he's going to get the bridge chest here.
Ed, thinking about what to do next. We know what he's got to do next. He's got to go to TR main and ride that Samaria block over to the compass chest and to get his hammer.
And homemade beer, of course, doesn't have to worry about not spending the wrong rupees out of his pocket, because this is all in logic for him.
Yes. Ed gonna activate that flute, which again doesn't do anything for us logically at this point. We already have mire access, and it's not like we have the mitts either.
The
fast
TR
travel is
front
good.
door, it's right here.
It's right here. Is he gonna go? Also, this Swamp Palace brought to you by Mountain Dew. And
There we go.
This is going to be the hammer for us to add.
Oh,
Speaking of the mitts,
okay, so
that is huge. That's
gets
potentially at least
King's Tomb entrance, Smith Chain.
Yeah, King's Tomb and Smith Chain. It's it's in cross keys. The mitts are not like a. Oh, it also opens up the vanilla TR entrance. And the vanilla Ice Palace entrance. That Swamp Palace big key that Beer found, and Ed does not have yet. Was that in GT? Yeah,
Yes,
I think that was in
was.
GT. Yeah, that was in Stalfos room, I think. So Ed's gonna get it right here and feel pretty bad about it, but Ed is gonna get hecked by those mitts. If there's anything behind those mitts that is real bad for Mr. Ed, because I just don't see him coming back here anytime soon. Oh yes, when I think Argus, I think one-winged angel. There's that swamp bag. Or that's the Thieves Town bag, excuse me. There's the swamp bag. And looking at someone put the War for Hyrule, I always want to say work from home every single time. But the War for Hyrule command there. If you are if you play randomizer, you can still sign up for this tournament. Signups are open throughout the entire tournament. All you have to do is choose a team, and you are good. I personally am a member of Hyrule Guard. So I'm rooting for Ed here. He's in, I think, a little bit of a rough position compared to Beer at the moment, but we've had a couple swings already. War from homemade beer, yes.
And considering how much or how little there is really left, those mitts are probably going to lead to something.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way. Which is ironically, I think, pretty good for Ed, because he might get filtered back there more quickly than he would otherwise. Feels like the mirror is coming next.
You know, Ed has the GT big that Beer did not have when he was in here.
That is true. Big out potential for Ed here. Perhaps clawback an advantage. Nice hook shot.
If he doesn't forget, that is.
He'll do it after Ice Armor.
Oh, right. That's where the stairs are.
Yeah.
Would be funny if 2 isolated big chests actually had required things in them.
That would be pretty good. Ed gonna be able to do some of this fight with Cane of Burna. But gonna have to clean it up with the sword. Ed's not using a blue potion on Ice Armos. Who's winning and why is it AFG? I think Beer is winning at the moment. And I guess it's AFG because Ed is losing.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Oh, no. Well, okay then. Very interesting.
Did Homemade Beer just get a full health refill trying to death warp?
You have to leave behind either big chest. That is true.
Oh, that's awful. Wow.
You are required to double dip either Thieves Town or GT.
Or Swamp, right? Not Thieves Town?
Oh, yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Swamp. I agree. I think the mirror is a better find than the mitts. Oh, there's Eastern Palace. We're not interested in that without the bow, it seems. Nice Darude Sandstorm.
Oh, and knowing where that mirror is, this is a bit of an unfortunate connector.
You can see that with the frustration slash by Beer. I don't think Ed has seen that bow, is the thing.
I believe that is correct.
Yeah. But he's about to get it anyway, because he's headed to Mire here. So, yeah, with that mirror in the GT Big Chest, a dramatic turn of events in favor of Mistaed and the Hyrule Guard. At least in this this restream. Of course, the results of this race overall do not turn on the results of this restream. But the way that the scoring works is a lot like qualifiers for the last main tournament, where there's a par time that is set by the top couple runners, and then everybody's scores are determined based on a formula based on their difference from that par time. And then there's a scheme where you get points based. You get work for Hyrule points based on that. And here is a glove locked Ice Palace. Are we going to see a meme here? Are we going to get fire locked fire in Ice Palace? Still looking for a fire rod.
So, did we get all of the Mitts locked locations now? Because oh no, there's still purple chest. That's right. Smith's
purple chest
wasn't anything.
Still purple chest and the vanilla TR entrance.
Right.
switch back over to Diddy Kong Racing from Mr. Ed, giving us some more new information. Just a small key to TR on purple chest. That's not what Beer was looking for. Unfortunately, it is looking more and more like those mitts were bait.
Oh, now it's Beer's turn to go unload his money. Oh, wait. Oh, he's got, a check or two still here in
Yeah, he
pod.
can. He's got 5 small keys, so he can just finish this. Oh no bow, of course. So he won't be able to do that. So he can get this chest that he left behind last time, but still without that bow sitting on Desert Ledge. So will not be able to beat Helma here. Nice half magic there in Ice Tea. The only thing of any real note here in Ice Prowess.
Okay, so Beer is continuing on to Zora.
Gold Sword Cold Stare shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right, so what do we need for Go mode here? Hard to tell because we do not have anywhere near complete crystal information.
We know we need fire of some kind.
We know we're gonna need a bow, or we have the bow, rather, but Beer's gonna need to pick that up for sure.
Hey, more maps. Eastern. Okay, I guess it's actually useful information. Yeah, because ice is a crystal, and it's down to Eastern or Turtle Rock for the last pendant, right?
Yeah, looks like it, actually, I think. So really
I
either
missed it.
fire...
What?
Did Ed do a map check? Oh, no.
Yep. Oh, Mimic Cave.
Ed, let's see. I'm looking at Ed's tracker. He has not marked off Eastern as anything yet. It's still sitting on the map, but I will leave this open to see if he changes it. Oh, thank you, Dad. TR is our last crystal, so in fact we need the Fire Rod. And there are those mitts for Ed.
They still have one shot at being required, but they are going to cost Ed some time now.
Yeah. All right, so we know what we need now. We need the Fire Rod, and we need the TR Big Key, and that's it. And the Desert Big Key. Yeah,
right.
Okay, so Fire Rod, Desert Big, TR Big. Everything else we collectively have.
Yep, and that GT climb is still looking a little suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine maybe one of those big keys is up there.
Alright, Mr. Ed just gonna complete this full clearable Thieves Town.
Where's Beer headed now? Spec Rock. I'm gonna follow this connector.
I forget where this goes.
I think it just goes to the Dark World. But that doesn't make any sense. It's gotta go somewhere helpful. Okay. This is Ice Rod Cave, which I don't think Ed has been back up here. $50. Beer's got to be running out of locations, other than that GT Big Chest soon.
And that was the Hookshot Cave entrance. I don't believe we've seen actual Hookshot Cave, have we?
No, I don't think so. Beer can... Yeah, you're right. Beer cannot even get to the TR entrance right now. Without the mirror, I think. We don't have... We haven't found... We haven't found... Or, yeah, no, we did. There's a way up to... There's a way up to Light World Death Mountain, because we saw Ed drop down... oh, but maybe he did that with the mirror. We saw Ed drop down to the middle drop downs. So there must be a way up to right side, up to the top of Right Side Death Mountain. But Beer is going to get forced back into GT for this mirror in the GT Big Chest. Have we turned in the green pendant?
No, Beer has not found Saha yet because that's
Oh,
mirror
Saha-
locked. Oh,
it's mirror locked?
he's gonna do that right as soon as he gets the bow.
Okay. A lamp puts Ped in logic.
That's disconcerting.
Yes, indeed.
Ah, I see it's driving you insane as well.
I didn't even realize that I put my... I didn't realize I was on push to talk.
Oh, our first look at a tablet here.
Small key, we don't care. Oh,
Maybe we do.
Maybe we do. Forgot about that one. Homewrecker's favorite key. Could Ed please pull Ped so we don't have to listen to that track? Beer not going over to the vanilla TR entrance there is interesting.
That is interesting. Right, homemade beer on his way to get the bow.
Nice dark turtles there by Ed. Wait, did Beer turn in the green pendant?
Yeah, just 50
Okay.
rupees.
It was just the rupees. Okay.
Oh, bomb strats. I love it.
Love the hybrid strat on Helma.
Ah, the single arrow. It didn't move very far. And this is crystal number 5.
Ooh, we are rolling.
Oh, Ed will give us a look at what's behind the Light World bumper ledge entrance.
Ah, yes. We do not have Desert Bag. We are still everything that we need for Go mode. We need the Fire Rod. We need the Desert Bag, and we need the TR Bag. That's what we're still looking for. Oh, it's Beer's house. Oh, it's the
the lamp.
What a great lamp.
Okay.
Any climbers in chat?
Oh goodness, that's still on the table. We've got Mire left. You could cheat your way through the back of Skullwoods now. GT right.
GT climb. GT right's not in logic, of course, but we could do it.
Oh, hey.
It's Castle Tower. Get these quick 2 items. And it's even in logic with that lamp. Nothing but bombs, though.
Wait, did I say crystal number 5 a little while ago? I meant 4 for Ed.
Oh, yeah, we still need to do Skullwoods as well.
It's fine. They both have 4 letters and start with F. They're equal.
That means that definitely means they're the same. Yeah. Wow, Beer messing up Gold Sword, Cold Stare. All right,
There
people
we go.
really don't like Ed's music. We'll switch back over to Beer's. Chat trying to trick me into swearing on the air. Oh, is that tournament admin Lumaga that I see in chat? What's up?
Okay, now is Homemade Beer going to check the TR entrance? Okay, 45. Nope.
Just a shop there. Getting dead rocked is beer. And we're going Independent Eastern.
This could be Ed doing the same thing. Hey, more maps.
Now we know. Now beer knows the Ice Palace is a crystal.
Oh no, we're going to GT. This makes.
Oh, we're climbing.
Oh, okay.
We had all 4 GT small keys pretty early. So this has been lurking the entire time. We had late fire. What is going to be up here? Will it be the fire rod?
No, it's going to be the Hyrule Castle small.
But we've already seen the back. Oh no, for Zelda Cell? Gross.
Yep.
That'd be so bad.
Imagine being baited by the flute and keeping it.
And actually, we know with the availability of that lamp, Pet is in logic.
Beer's not going for the big key chest?
No, he is not.
But
That's
there's so
fine.
little left. Huh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, gotta cut a corner somewhere. I'm sure Beer being late to that mirror, or so late to the mirror, probably feels behind at this point. Having all kinds of trouble in that dark room, though. Setting up the double spin. No, can't get it. Timing just a little bit
not
off.
quite.
But gets the 2 cycle.
The net! Oh, let's go.
Nice.
And then, so I guess now we get to find out if this really is a pedestal seed and if we just get the Triforce, right?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out soon. Hey, I don't know if SpeedGaming chat is a fan of the pedestal. I feel like Ped is something that Twitch chat would like, but I'm not really sure. Okay, climbers. We got a heart piece. We've got a small key to Hyrule Castle.
No way!
Oh boy!
Okay, somebody in chat predicted 3 bombs, a heart piece, and 40 rupees. They're 2 for 4.
Yeah.
Hey, hookshot kick. Where was that?
Vanilla TR.
Oh, right. Of course, that's exactly where he was.
$20.
The
our
fire
rod.
Wait, so the mitts are required? No way.
The mitts are in fact required, and oh, good, we found the mushroom. All right.
This is great. I love it.
What a fun seed to be watching. And not playing. I made the right decision. Shout outs to Clear Mouse, who joined us for tracking at the last minute, thereby and for Mammal for tracking, thereby saving me from having to play in this race.
I'm sorry, 2 great fairies up here on the castle?
Seems that way. 3!
3! Wow!
Jackpot! That's great. Very good joke. All right, is Ed gonna be able to get this sequence spray? Yes, we're
Nicely
good.
done. Well, I guess if the castle is home base for the Hyrule Guard in this tournament, makes sense to have healing available.
Yeah,
except
yeah, you gotta.
There's no way to
have your
get up
character
there for
home.
most of them.
No.
Hey, bottle percent!
Oh, that's logically required. That's pod 6. All right, so Beer's got to climb, and Ed's got to get the fire rod, and I think Ed is going to get the fire rod right now.
So, still 2 big keys we need to find.
Yes. Running out of places for those big keys to be.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the mushroom turn-in now. We've got Zelda's
that's
cell.
true. Yeah, those are looming large. Has Beer been to Hyrule Castle at all? I don't think so.
He hasn't, so he may not need to climb if he just goes to Zelda's cell.
Oh, that'd be so funny. Yeah, that lamp was not required, or at least it was skippable. All right, here is the fire rod for Mr. Ed. Or here is the fire rod for Mr. Ed. Or here is the fire rod for Mr. Ed. There it is.
There you go.
Chest it was in.
And of course, Ped is still on the table.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very good moth fight. Just 3 bombs, though. But it is crystal.
And that's crystal number 4 for homemade beer.
He's got 3 pendants.
You know, the hookshot sound effect made a really nice addition to that Super Flintstones World fanfare.
Yeah. It was very good. Nice beer. Good bonks. Alright, Mr. Ed is in Eastern Palace. Presumably Ed is going to check the big chest, but he's done weirder stuff before. Or the big key chest, rather. Alright, we're headed back to Pod to kill Helma for beer. He's going to pick up crystal number 5.
And we're tied up at 18 hearts apiece now.
Oh man, the 20 heart dream is alive and well. Oh,
Nope, he's skipping it too.
Skipping it. All right, can't wait for Desert Big Key to be there. That room is just how you draw it up in NMG. I could see Ed going back into Misery Mire here, which is just a quick hop down the mountain.
True, because he hasn't... He just stepped in the front door that one time, right?
He did go back in and did the 4 checks that he could, but now he can get everything else. Nice Mire 2 by Ed.
And that is helmet down for crystal number 5.
And there's the effing stick on Helma. Now, Beer didn't do left side Mire. Beer did not have a fire source when he came here to beat Viddy. Ooh, shield number 2. There's the mushroom turned in from Beer. Potion shop is up at Spike Cave.
Yeah, I don't know why I ever said that was a nice location. It isn't.
Yeah, I don't know what you were. I don't know what you were thinking there.
I mean, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot better still.
Oh. Oh, okay. So we got the rest of TR right here. Or the 2 fire rod lock checks. Yeah, Mount Lumber is Beer ahead? It seems like he's cleared more. It really depends. It really depends on that Hyrule Castle small key. If that Hyrule Castle small key is required, or if there's something in Zelda Cell and Beer goes there, then Beer is way ahead. There's our 3rd shield, by the way. A French vanilla shield in TR. We've been through this connector a bunch of times, and I still don't remember where it goes.
It goes to Hookshot Cave.
Oh, okay.
But I forget what is in the area around there.
Oh, he's going in to turn in the mush.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah, because Beer doesn't have the flute. Right, because the flute's in Darkcross. Or maybe not. I don't know what he's doing.
I forget how we get to the Turtle Rock Bridge, but we have the mirror now.
Oh, that's a good point. What was that? The Granny connector? No, the Granny connector took us to Desert Right. I do not remember where that connector was. Ed found that connector up to the TR bridge. But those are 2. Those are two outstanding entrances. I'm not sure how we're doing. I feel like we've done most of the item caves here. Hey, there's our mirror shield for beer. Extremely safe now. Oh, and here's our ped check.
Please blind pull it. Ed, do it. Please.
He doesn't have the book out.
Oh, let's go.
All right. Who's excited for Pedge?
Is that the Hyrule police coming for him or something?
It is. It is, yeah. Oh, it's 3 bombs.
Oh. So somehow the silvers are out there somewhere, and they still haven't turned up.
That is true. Ed's about to find his 3 big fairies here atop Hyrule Castle.
Oh, no, it was a shop. Okay.
Oh, okay. Dang, that's unfortunate.
Still pretty funny, you know, having medical facilities and supply station at your base.
At your base. Makes sense. All right, here is right side GT, followed by climbers, presumably for beer.
So as far as small keys go, there's still a couple random keys out there.
All right, so I'm looking at our item caves now. So we've found, I think we're still missing Mimic Cave. I don't think that we've done Mimic Cave yet.
The Mimic Cave entrance, or
no, the actual cave itself. We have not found it yet.
We haven't done the entrance. We did.
Oh, we haven't done the. Okay, yeah. I'm just talking about caves that have items in them.
Oh, homemade beer went back to Mimic Cave at some point. It was just
I didn't even
junk.
realize that we found it. Okay. I don't think that have we seen Chest Game?
No, we haven't.
I don't think we've seen Graveyard Ledge yet.
I believe that's correct.
And
okay, here's the mushroom turn-in. Is it... No, 10 arrows. Wow.
10 sticks there, yeah. All right. I think that... And we haven't seen the bomb shop yet. It's not an item cave per se. And I don't know whether we have our 5-6 crystals or not.
No. Desert is number 5.
But we don't know where the other one is. Oh, yes, we do. It's pod. I see. Okay. So still potentially something behind the big bomb. But yeah, we're running low on item caves. Got all of those. Yeah, so the only 2 item caves that are outstanding are Chest Game and Graveyard Ledge. All right, here's the climb for beer.
I'm just appalled that we're still 2 items from Go Mode at this point.
I would really like to know how we get back up to the TR bridge. I think that's very suspicious to me at the moment. Ed found that earlier without the mirror, so that Mimic Cave entrance is still outstanding. Actually, I think Mimic Cave and the Big Bomb, I think, are the oh, and I guess we haven't come out of GT yet, so something could be behind GT or behind all 7 crystals.
Of course.
But I think I'm looking at the map. I think those are the only entrances we haven't seen. Big Bomb, GT, and Mimic Cave. So 2 of those will have items behind them. In whichever 2 of them have Graveyard Ledge and Chest Game. We've got 1 outstanding item in Zelda Cell that we haven't seen. And then we've got the Eastern Palace Big Key Chest, which
I can't believe they both skipped it.
Yeah, I can believe it. I don't subscribe to that philosophy. I just do it. But plenty of people will skip that chest.
We still haven't seen Bombo's tablet. Oh, Hera Basement!
Yes, we also have Hera Basement. So we're absent any objections from chat in the next couple minutes, I'm going to spoil some of the results because we've had some finishers.
Oh, we haven't seen the back door of Old Man Cave.
Oh no, we haven't seen the back door of Old Man. Only
Watch
if you
this
cut to the
BGT,
studio
that'd
for
be
a
funny.
game break updates on other races. Well, let's cut back to the studio. And we've got Tyler Salt in the studio. Thank you, Tyler Salt. Well, we've got 5 finishers in this race so far. First overall, Plasma Kappa for the Hyrule Guard, finishing at 1 hour and 55 minutes, our only sub 2-hour finisher. Followed by Fairface for Ganons Forces, J-Joe for Hyrule Guard, Dane for Ganons Forces, and Maniacal for Ganons Forces. So GF with 3 of the top 10 finishes, but Plasma finishing nearly 10 minutes before anybody else did.
Wow.
Which is a big par time at set for Hyrule Guard.
You know, I would have expected homemadebeer to just be killing all these guards for the fun of it. He's not really doing his job. There we go. Nope, piece of heart in Hera Basement. Oh, this is getting better and better. Oh, Mr. Ed's got to go back to Pod for his powder.
No. Oh, he came back here and beat Helma and didn't go to the big chest?
Wait, he's missing 2? Did he? Wait.
He hasn't done the big key chest either. Alright, here we go. Zelda Cell, big moment.
No!
10 arrows.
So, we gotta find the TR bridge again.
Yeah, we gotta find that TR
one of those
bridge
entrances.
Again. Or do the Eastern Palace big key chest.
I mean, probably
or
both at this point.
Maybe both at this point, yeah. I mean, getting 1 key opens up 2 items, so...
Did Mr. Ed, save scum that big key chest earlier? Because I
yes,
vaguely remember...
He did. You're absolutely right.
Okay, so he's not insane.
Well, he is, but not for that reason. The bat does not have Ed's respect today. Cue homemadebeer's post-race comment, nice flute.
Wait, so the entire GT climb was a scam?
It sure was.
And if only that had been 20 rupees in Zelda's cell, then whoever made that prediction however long ago.
That's true, that would have been right on. Some more finishers in this race. Artie Walsh has come in 6th place for GF. Matt, 7898 in 7th for the Guard. Dixon, who's been crushing it for the Guard, in 8th place. Structural Mike, finishing 9th overall for Ganons Forces.
Okay, Bombo's tablet.
We haven't seen this yet.
Like, how are we missing 2 required items and the silvers at this point? There we go, there's something!
Big keys. It is the big key to Turtle Rock. The top 10 is currently 5-4 in favor of Ganons Forces, so it's pretty close.
Oh, hey, silvers.
Oh, and the TR Big Chest? Sick. Which team is winning? That's real complicated. In this race, it's pretty close. Ganons Forces have more finishers at the moment, but Hyrule Guard set a very strong top time. And I think that Ed is now ahead in this race, having found the TR Big Key. Hyrule Guard controls more territory overall in this race, but Ganons Forces has a higher higher overall score. So still a lot to play out in this event over the next several weeks.
So, now we get to find out if the game's going to be nice, or if we have to find TR Bridge again, or if
the
they just
Vanilla
left
Skull Woods entrance here too that we haven't seen.
Oh, oh my goodness. That's probably one of our item caves. I mean, it has to be, doesn't it?
It doesn't have to be. But where was that stupid book?
Mire Big Chest.
Mire Big Chest. TR Big was on Bombo's tablet. So you might say that Juice Town had the juice. It was just delayed.
No, well, wow. All right, Mr. Ed, where to? Oh, green pendant turn in.
So Ganons Forces takes the top 10, 6-4. Not that that matters a great deal. You know, not like winning the top 10 gets you anything, but it is the case. Dirdash coming in 10th place for GF.
All right, homemade beer on his way to get that TR Big Key.
This feels like whoever...
Well, K45 first.
K45 first, yeah. This feels like whoever does the Eastern Palace Big Chest first is going to win. We should all just be playing Cross Hunt. I agree, Malmo. Cross Hunt is a mode that Malmo came up with. It's Boss Hunt, but it's cross keys, and it's just cross keys beat 10 dungeons basically, or get 10 Triforce pieces when each boss has a Triforce piece, and there's one behind Ice Armos and one behind Moldworm 2. Where were the flute and the lamp? The flute was in Dark Cross, and the lamp was in C-shaped house, which was somewhere stupid.
That was Light World Bumper Ledge.
There you go.
Oh, that's how you get here.
All right. Big moment here. It's Graveyard Ledge. Is this our final big key? No, it is not.
Oh, it's a small key. What could this be? Skullwoods. Okay, Mothula's in logic now.
That's our set. Well, I guess yeah, but they have different sets of keys. Yeah. All right, where's this desert big key?
Like, it's gotta be the eastern big key chest. I mean, unless whichever entrance has no, wait, the chess game. Right. If we can find that, that's one option.
I think chess game either has to be at Big Bomb or at GT. Those are the only remaining entrances.
And so we know neither of those can have the Desert Big, actually. So it has to be the Eastern Big Key chest. Like, is that literally all we have left?
That's true. I think Bomb Shop has to be at GT, and Chess Game has to be behind it. So I think
we've seen Bomb Shop, but Desert's a 5/6 crystal.
Oh, okay. Bomb Shop is at Bonk Rocks, okay. So it's the Eastern Big Key chest.
And they both skipped it.
They both skipped it? Oh, man. We memed too close to the sun.
I can't wait to see these collection rates.
More than 174. Oh, we're not even talking about Eastern skippers. They both cleared Eastern. You can see that on their tracker. They just both skipped the big key chest. All right, so we cut back over to the studio with Tyler Saul and an update on finishers. Thanks, Tyler Saul. Next 5 batch of finishers is pretty good for 3 guards and 2 forces. Radical Sniper 99 in 11th, Hayfield Bay in 12th, Vortex of Doom in 13th, Nissan in 14th, and 1 home_wrecker in 15th place. That's Nilson Alex 92 for those of you who are not in the know, but just call him Nissan.
Okay, homemade beer is... Oh no, wait, this is not the answer. Never mind.
But Ed is heading to Eastern Palace right now. So it's looking like Ed is going to pull out this win on the restream for the Hyrule Guard. And looks like Beer is headed to Eastern Palace as well. So just a little bit behind. Last locationing this Desert Big Key.
You know, it's much different when it's like, instead of just something dumb, it's something you chose to skip.
Oh, it's such a feels bad moment. I'm like, well, beat myself today.
But I mean, this is way closer than it may have seemed like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, this has been a fun back and forth race. I think both of these two have been in the lead a couple of times. There is our Go Mode Desert Big Key at 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 10 seconds. mistaed is in Go Mode for the Hyrule Guard.
And I mean, we've basically got everything.
We played the whole video game. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, both of our runners skipped the Desert Big Key in the Eastern Big Key chest.
So I guess we're never going to see what's in the Desert Big.
He did not skip Eastern Palace until the end, Krista. He cleared it and skipped the Big Key chest. And both of them are having to come back here. Yes, as a matter of fact, did any of them do Swamp without Big Key? Yeah, Ed did Swamp without the Big Key and dodged the mitts, and Beer did GT without the Big Key and dodged the mirror. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you had to do one of those two, basically.
Yeah, so Beer is pretty much exactly a back of desert behind. And we are headed to kill a pig who's hanging out here at the Magic Bat Drop.
You know, like, good work by Ganon. He really shuffled things well, but in the end, it just never works out for him.
Yeah, some high-quality last locationing from these two memers today.
So, can somebody answer why Ganons Forces wins by killing Ganon? Is it like training for them so they get stronger, or what?
Then another 5 finishers here. W. Garrison in 16th place with the Forces. Cheffy and secretly at Silver and Baja Blood, all for the Guard. 17. Oh, and Scottish Brave 2044, 16th through 20th there. 17 through 20, all for the Guard.
Well, that is crystal number 7 for homemade beer. Time to go fight Ganon.
And that is Ganon for mistaed. Get your GGs in chat for the horse, or get your suck at ads in chat for the horse, who's going to finish in 21st overall for the Hyrule Guard. Going to win the restream here. Only 7 seconds behind Scottish Brave.
I mean, there are some really good runners finishing around this time. It really makes you think, like, how many things went wrong for everybody.
This was a gross seed, for sure. And we are joined by the horse himself, GG's Ed.
GG's. What did Beer... please tell me Beer last located the Desert Big 2.
He sure did.
Yes.
You were about a minute apart.
Yeah, it really came together very close at the end, but like the lead sort of looked like it was changing-ish, even though things were confusing and nobody knew where anything was.
I just was. I mean, it was bad enough. It was bad enough that I kind of blanked out in regards to the front of TR, and then it's like, okay, well, there's the hammer. It's like, yeah, okay, and then it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna make very selective skips, and hopefully I won't get punished. And whammo, we did.
Get your GGs in chat for beer, by the way.
Congratulations!
Right behind Ed, GG's beer.
Hey, congratulations on last locating the same thing I did. Hell yeah, dude.
Did we? Is that what happened? Okay, good.
You both skipped that chest. It was hilarious.
Well, I was when I thought Dark World X. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta. There we go. Fix my sound. Sorry. What was my time? I gotta fix my clock.
What? Just keep it running like you did last night.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, all I could say is this: is if SpeedGaming chat wanted to see a full clear of the game, pretty much. Well, yeah, you've come to the right place.
You guys played the entire video game today. By the way, before we get too far, I want to give a shout out to my co-con Blue Link who has to go.
Thank you.
Thanks for
thank you. I would love to stick around for all of the dissection, but unfortunately I do need to go, and I would like to see those collection rates though. Please get those numbers for me.
I can tell you mine's 206.
Mine's 208.
That is the highest I've ever seen. Congratulations, and bye everyone.
Thanks.
Bye, thank you. Because I grabbed that compass, so.
This seed, the kind of big joke in this seed was that you were forced to either go into swamp without the big key and dodge the mitts, or go into GT without the big key and dodge the mirror. You had to do one of those things, and you each did the other one. So that was really a really interesting point in the seed. It's like, all right, which of these is going to pay off more? Unfortunately, it was the mirror, but it kind of came. Both were required
by a minute.
Yeah, both were required. So, yeah.
Well, I hard last located the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I think like actual proper hard last located it.
I think I proper hard last located that too.
Nice. Oh, I thought you went into GT with the big key.
No. Well, no, I went into GT. No, I went to GT with the big key. I'd gone to. I took Turtle Rock east to west, so I found Swamp Palace. Well, eventually I found Swamp Palace. Well, I should say this much: I found the Mire entrance, which was Quake, and then I found Mini Moldorm, or I'm sorry, a Paradox Cave that had Quake, and it's like, well, here's Swamp, so cool.
But you didn't have the hammer at that point.
Yeah, I hard lost located the hammer because I just was.
The hammer didn't block anything though, like at all, except for the big key of Swamp, I guess. And the mirror.
Yeah, and the mirror.
And the mirror,
whatever.
Yeah.
And the fire rod. You know what? Never mind. I take it all back.
Yeah. Like I was actually happy just saying, I'm just gonna, Swamp.
You're a happy meal.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, I knew the rule of rando. There's always a glove in Swamp, and I knew that the first 9 checks that I made did not result into a glove. So it's like, yep, just go back into there and either get a glove or your 4th sword, and it ended up being, the mitts. And I'm like, all right, well, it's like, okay, what does mitts do for me? Well, okay, let me check the very first thing. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go check Vanilla Ice Palace entrance, the Rule of Humbug, and hey, there's Spike Cave. Nothing. I'm like, well, I'm screwed.
I think, yeah. I mean, the seed, it made me a bit mad, and as far as I'm concerned, it was really tough to get things in the right order on this one. I checked at like the 2-hour mark, and nobody was done. I'm like, huh? Yeah, or not 2 hours, like 150, about 150. Nobody was.
Shout out to Plasma Kappa, who somehow subtued this seed.
He did things in the right order.
Must have done things in the right order. I don't know. Like I'm with you guys. I don't know how you do things in the right order. And I'm so glad that I got saved from having to play this race and just got to watch it instead.
So I have a question. I did not do escape until I found the Hyrule Castle Small Key, like at all. I didn't even touch it at all.
Yeah.
And then I found the flute, and I was like, yeah, that tracks. That's
nice. Flute.
Because the
Yeah.
whole seed, I was thinking, this seed's really not that bad if you have a flute, because everything was super spread out, but where to go next was always really obvious to me. It just getting there sucked, you know.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of thinking of like, okay, I want to go here, but what can I do on the way? Because getting to that place is going to take a million years.
Oh, I'll
So
tell
let
you
me
what
try and get as much crap done.
I'll tell you what I
Ed
did.
had the flute for a good chunk of time before you did beer.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what I did. I complained the entire time. That's what you should
Well,
have done.
yeah, that's a given.
That's a given. No, I was just jamming. I was enjoying the music because you know what? I haven't heard this music in a while.
Me too.
hope
I was
everyone
hearing
else
da 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 da. Listen, after about almost 2.5 hours, like my mind was just kind of going.
Can somebody,
and actually-
can somebody clip that, please, so we can use it as a sound alert on Ed's channel?
Oh, great. Actually, I do have to clarify one thing for you, Beer. I did save scum the vanilla big key chest in pod, so technically my collection rate is 207.
Yeah,
But it was weird. I actually did go out of my way to fluff some things, but then there like checkerboard cave. I think was a heart maybe.
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
got
no.
that. I skipped lumberjack drop down. I mean, okay. The only thing
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't find was
why
chess
did that?
game, which was at GT or
Chess
Pyramid
game,
Fairy, I think.
It had,
That's all I got left. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure I didn't miss mark because I know I checked Death Mountain Ascension Cave, but I don't remember what it was. So it was green on my tracker for the entire seed, and I'm just
I
thinking
hate
the whole
that.
time, I'm like, I'm not gonna go scrub my VOD because I'm way too lazy for that. But I really hope I did check that, and I just assumed I did. So. But I did get 9 chess turns, and then I forgot at some point. I just was like trying to actually play the seed instead of
Imagine racing and not memeing.
Listen, I went to Thieves Town trying to do chess turns, and I failed miserably. I'm like, well, we're not doing this again.
It was overall like when I found the boots, I almost lasso-cated the boots, and I was kind of like, okay, well, there's like 2 minutes.
I was late to that.
Stupid late to the boots.
I was late to that. I was late to that. I was late to the Moon Pearl. Listen, I got
the Moon Pearl fairly early, but
no, I did. Listen, I did bunny walking into Skull Woods before I got that free Moon Pearl.
Yeah, same.
And then Beer, you were Ed got the flippers really early. Because
those were in Logic. That was
they
the
were in
Logic.
Yeah. So Ed bunny walked there right at the beginning of the seed.
I think the logic was really weird. It was like flippers to get a glove to get something. Glove unlocked something really dumb, like the book or something.
Book was in the
book was in Mire.
Yeah, we're not.
That's
talk
why
about.
I was gonna rush the book when I found it because there was nothing in Mire, and I'm like, okay.
AFG. All right, AFG.
You did rush the book, right? You basically went.
I rushed the entrance.
Desert entrance. It's just the problem was that the book check that you needed was behind the mirror.
Yeah. look at these beautiful collection rates and total times.
So good. Top quality rando here on SpeedGaming 3 today.
This is me.
I'm actually gonna go watch this one back.
Oh
so,
my God,
GG's, are either of you playing open today?
No. I don't think I'm playing this game at all anymore today.
It's probably for the best.
Do you think I want to play open after this? No.
Do you think I want to play open end of sentence?
No.
I enjoy a good open seed once in a while,
It's
just
fun,
to like, not be thinking about key
not
logic.
Not to have to
that's
think
not
about
true.
too
But
hard. Yeah. So.
Listen, all I can say is this is for the people that do end up running open. Please do not forget to check the vanilla big key chest in Eastern Palace, please.
I'm gonna skip it just for
yes.
you guys.
Yes.
I'm not gonna play open, but I'm also gonna skip it.
There we go.
Actually, well, to be fair though, the reason specifically I skipped that was when I went in, I'm like, well, I still haven't found the lamp. I actually thought lamp was gonna be my Dark World access because I kept taking Diagonal Cave over and over. And so I was just like, okay, well, that's my Dark World access. It turned out it was just Desert Main, which I found in an hour and a half. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's the same logic. Okay. And so I'm like, well, where's the freaking lamp then? And then, of course, it was Desert Main had the lamp.
Yeah, Desert Main.
Okay. And so I wasn't going to do anything in Eastern. And I told myself, okay, if the big chest has progression, I'm gonna leave. If it doesn't, I'm gonna do the boss and then leave. And then
That's kind of what I was thinking. It's like I'd rather believe in pedestal at this point.
Exactly, yeah, because of how
Okay,
bad I
pulled
felt about
bed.
the mirror.
So thank both of you blindfold beds.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Even me getting that book in Mire, like it's like, yeah, I ain't reading it. It's let's not be silly here. So but
wait, what was missing? It was just like the 20 rupees or something.
What, the ped? I think it was
No. I was thinking of like what's missing because we found all the heart pieces. We just didn't pick them all up.
I didn't get the full heart from Checkerboard Cave.
Yeah, and then there was one in the drop down in Lumberjack that I didn't get.
I got that one though.
Yeah. So.
I blinded that one. So. Well, there you go.
Maybe
See,
there's one in chess game.
that made all the difference in the world right there. No, this was. Yeah, very, very proud. Well, I mean, Desert Big Chest still has potential because that's literally.
What does it have potential for, Ed? Please tell me. What could the
last heart piece?
Misery. Yeah, that's about it. So, but no, this was fun. Thank you guys for putting up the restream and GG's beer. This was listen. I hope I don't get banned from SpeedGaming on this, but this was definitely a display of the suctational. And yeah, we did it.
We sure did.
You can definitely say suck on SpeedGaming. It's okay.
Yeah, well, there we go. Well, good. So our file names aren't going to be blanked out or something.
We have to censor the restream.
When it gets uploaded to YouTube, it'll just be a big it'll just be distorted. No,
GG's you too. Thank you for a really fun race and for agreeing to be on Restream. And go Guards, let's go.
That's right.
Good, thanks for having us and doing comms and tracking and throwing this all together. You guys do great work, and I'm super excited to listen to fun. And
shout-outs to Blue Link, who did comms with me, and shout-outs to Malmo and Clear Mouse for helping us out with tracking. We really appreciate it. There is more stuff on SpeedGaming, I'm sure, throughout the day. There's another World for Hyrule based at in about a little less than an hour and a half at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. So check that out. Not sure if we'll have a restream for that, but maybe if we can get a crew together, people want to watch them open and play some open later today, we can do that. But thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you nerds, and we will see you next time.